How's it going, guys? Randall, aka Shizukatz, here on the Tressa's Collectibles channel with, of course...
What's up, guys? Mike here.
And today we're going to be going into our first meta build game with the newly released Rent-A-Girlfriend set. I'm going to be using the deck that we profiled recently on the channel with the level 2 Sumi, the early play level 2 combo, into the level 3 Chizuru finisher with the burn effect on the gate climax.
On my end, I'm going to be trying another kind of like homebrew. I've been trying various BanG builds ever since the extra boosters came out. This time, I'm going to be playing the trial deck Mashiro combo. It's on attack, mill 2, and then salvage a level extra lower, the combined levels of the cards milled. And then I'm going to be going into the level 3 Lisa, which can proliferate into more copies of herself on play, and then on attack, I can burn for the number of copies of this particular Lisa I have on the board. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, Lisa's a very low cost, high value combo, as long as you can get her effect off successfully to spawn more copies of herself out of the deck. So
it'll help me with my level 2 game plan, which is just spend a lot of hand on choo-choo power rails, and then I can kind of just hold on to kind of some key cards, and then I just need one Lisa, and then that Lisa can turn into many Lisas.
Yeah.
Then on your end, the Rent-A-Girlfriend Sumi Chizuru build, the early game, the level 1 and 2 game is very similar to the Sumi waifu deck, where we run a lot of the Sumi cards, the level 2 early play, as well as the level 2 early play, and then as well as the level 3 that can come down at level 2 with the 2-1 event. In this deck though, since we do get to run some non-Sumi cards, we get to run, for example, like the Chizuru that gets to bond to the event. We also are running a lot of just the generic good level 0s, like the Mame Riki, the Ruka Clean Cut, the Ruka Rize, Top Check 3. So, just a lot of good stuff into a lot of big stuff.
Yep. So we had a really successful early to mid game in our Sumi waifu video. Hopefully we can get something about that good in this game without that that ending though.
Yeah, this matchup is going to be pretty. The level 2 is going to be very interesting to see, because both of these decks are known for their really gigantic hexproof boards at level 2. So we'll see how that pans out. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Randall will be going first.
Okay. And I'm gonna discard 2 in my opener here.
Okay, and on my end, I'll go ahead and discard 2 as well.
Okay. All right, so going first, I'll draw for a turn. I'm gonna start by clocking the Brainstorm. Always have to get that set up into our clock so that we can utilize it for our early play condition and all the other conditions in this deck.
Of course.
How do we want to open here? I think the way I'm actually going to open is by playing the Ruka Rize. And I'm also going to play the bottom deck Bomb Ruka. And I'm actually going to play a standby, developing this 1-0 onto the board. Where do I want to put this is the real question. Actually, no, because this is BanG, this should actually be here. Because of to play around the potential non-immune runner. Yeah. And the question is, where do I want to put this? Yeah, I'm gonna try putting it in the front row.
Okay.
And so by having 2 characters, this is gonna make it so that the Ruka is
3K.
3K power.
Yep, she gets 1,000 if he has 2 or more other Rent-A-Girlfriends.
So we'll direct for 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Cancel.
Yeah.
And draw for turn. Go ahead and clock. Draw 2. Okay. We did not. Well, we don't have answers, basically, to what I'm trying to say. So do we gamble? Gambling? I think gambling is a bit risky. Let's try to be a bit more conservative with our line. Let's see. Chances are he's probably going to have a lot of attackers next turn. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna go the midway. I'm gonna play these. So this Yukina is the double Riki, and then this Yukina on play I can shuffle 2 Roselia back from my Waiting to my deck. If I do, I can choose one of our Roselias and they don't get side penalty for the turn. And then also on play, I get to choose one of our characters and they get minus 1000 power. So I'll choose the Ruka. Unfortunately, that still doesn't allow me to kill it. But you know, it's an effect that I wanted to use. So we'll go ahead and just direct here. And that's for 2.
1, 2, take 2.
And then I'm going to front here. And I'm smaller, and that's for 1.
Take 1.
The reason why I'm fronting is because I don't want him to get guaranteed clean cut value off of his Ruka double rare, whereas if he wants to clean cut with this, you know, there is a chance that it whiffs, because if I cancel, you can bounce this back to my hand.
Yep. Right. So I'll draw for turn. I'm going to clock a 3/2 Chizuru. Draw 2. And let's see. Let's see. So this 3. Yeah, I think I am just going to go in for 3 attacks here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine. So I'm going to start with a front attack here.
Okay.
For 1 and gate, and I'll salvage back the 1/0 counter.
1. 1's good, so I am reversed.
Okay. Then we'll go in with a direct here for 2. Okay, I have no target, so for 2.
Cancel.
And then lastly here for 2. Oh my god.
Oh my
for
goodness, that's a triple trigger. Okay, and 3's good.
And over to you.
Okay, draw for turn. Clock Lisa, draw 2. Alright, not too shabby. Go ahead and play Yukina on play, pay 1, clock myself. Go ahead and I'll level one of our irritating girls, or aka Toilet. Search my deck for a level 1 or lower, add it to my hand. So I'm really tempted to grab Sile Bomb, just to deny his Ruka from activating, but at the same time, kind of just want to also climax combo. Cards in hand?
I have a full hand.
Full hand, right? Okay. Now let's just try to set up our own board. We'll go with the level 1 Mashiro. Here we go. Then I'm also going to play Rimi and then activate Rimi Brainstorm effect. It's a salvage brainstorm. Salvage 1. I have 6 cards in hand right now. If I triple Mashiro, I go to 6. I think I do just want to go for raw advantage here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'll salvage that. Now, there is kind of like half a mind of like trying to attack with the Yukina in hopes of like her canceling, going back to my hand. But I'm not sure when I'll be able to next Mashiro combo again, so I think I'll just go for it while I have the climax. So it's time to go for 3 Mashiros. And then I'm going to put 1 irritating girl on this left one. I'm going to go ahead and stock just the Yukina. And then she gets the effect of on attack, reveal top, and then if it's a music character, I get to add it to my hand. I'm going to assign 500 power here, and then I'll go ahead and play the 1k1 that goes with the Mashiro. I'll go ahead and front, on attack, climax combo, mill 2, and then salvage X equals to total level minus total level or lower, so I salvaged a level 1 or lower. And this deck, or against this deck, let's see. There's not too many zeros, lowers I want in my hand, so I think I'll just go ahead and grab a choo-choo, just give myself more options later on. And that's for 2.
1, 2, take and level. Of course, we're gonna level our brainstorm.
Okay. Up front here first, or next. I'll go ahead and... I guess it doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and activate the irritating girl effect. So I have to add the Nanami, and then mill 2. 5 or lower, so I'll go ahead and salvage a choo-choo. And trigger for 3.
1, 2, 3. Take 3. And then I'll use my Ruka's effect.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Yeah, allowing him to top check 3, add any random girlfriend, and then discard a card afterwards.
I'll discard Chizuru.
Okay. For my last attack, go ahead and front, mill 2. Salvage 1 or lower. I'll go ahead and salvage Kasumi. And then trigger for 2.
1, 2. Take 2.
Okay.
So you're out 6 or 7?
I am out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Draw for turn. Let's see. I'm going to clock. And clock the clean cut. Draw 2. So we're gonna start by, not this one. We're gonna start by early playing our 2/1 Sumi. She can be played at level 1 as long as I have the Brainstorm in my level zone. Then I'm going to play a Brainstorm, but I'm not gonna use its effect yet. First, I'm going to play my Drop Searcher. So she has 2 on-play effects. One of them is I can draw 1 if I have 2 or more other characters, and then if I do, I discard a card, and then she also has a Drop Search. I'm going to use the draw 1, discard 1 first.
Okay.
So draw a card, and then I'm gonna discard the 2/1 support.
Okay, perfect. Just discard it to stand by out.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pay 1, discard 1. I'm gonna discard. I'm gonna discard the Mami Riki to search. Off of that, I'm going to grab I'll grab a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna grab drop salvage.
Okay. Prepping yourself up for a good refresh here.
Yeah.
Tap.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and play the Mami on play mill 2. Gains 1,000 per character, so she gains 2k power. And then I'm going to Brainstorm. This is going to pay out the last climax we triggered. And then because we milled 2 clean on the Mami, hopefully we can hit some on the Brainstorm. Nice, we hit 1.
There we go.
Okay, so I need to think about my hand here. So I can actually afford to play over some stuff on the board right now.
Yeah, especially since the Sumi is going to give back a bunch of cards here.
Yeah. Well, ideally.
Ideally.
I'm out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the 1 in hand. So at worst, I can only plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's fine. So I think with that in mind, I'm just going to not play more bodies to the board, and I'm just going to stick with what I have here because this on the board is already capable of
reversing 2 lanes.
Reversing everything because this gives 3k.
Oh, right. The Sumi gets 3k on reverse. Yeah, that makes sense.
So with that in mind, I'm just going to grab something to prep for later, I think.
Yeah, sounds good.
So we will... What do I want to grab here? I think since they're all here, I'm going to take this opportunity to grab a Chizuru because there's a 0% chance that I grab one off of the Climax combo.
Yeah.
And I think we're good. So I will play standby. And this is going to bring out the 2/1 support that I discarded earlier. which gives 1500 in front to any of my Sumis. So this brings the 2-1 up to 8-5. It brings this up to 5-5. And we'll be able to reverse everything, basically.
Yeah.
So I do want to attack here first, because I believe I still have standbys left in my deck. 1, 2... I don't have standbys left in my deck. Okay, so we can attack in whatever order we want here. So I'm going to attack with the 2-1 first, then.
Okay.
And this is going to be for 1, 2.
2. 1, 2. 2 is good.
Okay, and then I'll use the climax combo. Pay 1, sack the climax, reveal up to 4. 1, 2, 3. I'd actually prefer to see the climaxes here, I think.
That means they're going to go back into your waiting room for sure, right?
Yeah, but at this point, I just want the climaxes to be in the bottom 2. Off of that, I'm going to grab... Oh, I mean, I just grabbed everything.
Yeah.
So it was a level 0 Sumi assist, a 3-2 Sumi, and a Riki.
Yep.
And then I give 3k...
Or which 3-2 Sumi? The healer?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, so these 3.
Yep.
And then I also give 3k, so I'm going to give 3k to the Mommy.
Yep.
And then also with the Brainstorm, I'm going to give 500 to the Sumi.
Sounds good.
All right, so we'll attack here next. So this is...
5 to 5? No, 7 to 5.
7
to 5, yep.
Yeah. So this is going to be for 1 and gate. I'm going to grab the level 1 Sumi.
Okay.
With the on-play, yeah, the effect to search.
Sounds good. 1 is good.
Okay, and then I'll give 500 to the middle.
Yep.
And then lastly, front here for 1, 1.
1 sticks. Okay.
Okay, start of Encore step.
Yep.
I'm going to use the effect discarding the level swap assist to draw a card.
Okay.
And then at the end of turn, I have 9 hands, so I need to discard 2. So I will get rid of a Brainstorm. I already have 1 on the board, so I think we're good in that department. And then I'm also going to pitch the Mommy Riki.
Okay. And how many in waiting room?
Actually, hold on. Do I want to discard this?
Maybe you can bounce a Pareo.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to discard a Sumi level 3.
Okay. How many up?
So I'm out 7 in waiting room.
7 in waiting room.
Yeah.
Okay. Stand and draw?
Yep.
Is the 1 card left?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, let's see. How do we want to deal with this board? 8, 5, 5, 5 base. Six cards left. What is the last climax? It's a book. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just clock the Chisato. Just not useful right now. Honestly, I wouldn't mind just attacking 3 times. If I attack 3 times and one of them is the book, I'll just trigger and refresh. If I attack 3 times and I don't trigger, then the last one's a climax. I do want to keep in mind that I want to try to fulfill early play condition as much as I can. So in that case, ideally I trigger the book in the first attack. That allows me to double early play with more ease. Let's go ahead and see what we're working with first, I guess. We'll play the Kasumi on play reveal top. If it's a music character, I can give a character 2k, so I'll give the Yukina 2k. And then... So we know what that is. Put that there. It's a level 0, so do I want other level 0s? This might be a good opportunity to grab the Yukina. Just make sure we have that out of the way. So we'll go ahead and play Choo Choo and go ahead and discard Nanami. Reveal top, salvage a level 0 or lower. So I'll salvage the Yukina. I do want to make sure I have 1 copy of Yukina in hand So when I go to level 3, she can shuffle back my 3/2 Lisas, so that I have them in my deck for my Lisa to summon more copies out. So I'll go ahead and just secure that now. And I think that's fun. I think that's good. So we'll go ahead and just front. Or I'll get 500 here and I'll front. That's for 1.
Take the 1, refreshing. So with the 7, and I'm missing the gate.
Yep.
Okay.
Top.
All right, and then I level up before I take refresh point. So I need green here. I'll level the drop searcher. And so refresh point now?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Next, I will go ahead and front with the Cosme. She's a level 1 regular, just a reverser. And that's for 1.
Cancel.
Okay. And then I'll use effect. And then front for 1, and I'll draw. So that does put me at refresh. I'm going back with the other 7.
Okay. Sounds good.
And the reason I want to, again, these are crashing. Like the Yukina technically could have, or like I technically could have had the Cosmic Bombs stay alive, but then there's really no point because he can just kill with a 2/1. And I want the Yukina to be the last thing alive because I can potentially bounce it back to hand. So like if you wanted to play, for example, the level 1 Sumi that needs to reverse, then I can potentially maybe luck my way out of getting him that reverse.
Yeah, I'm down because that means that you might not fulfill early play condition.
I mean, this is not something that I know we have control over, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right, stand and draw. No clock. I have a trillion cards.
Yeah, that's what Sumi does for you when she gets those reverses.
Yep. Let's see. I do want to pay.
The gate.
How important is paying out the gate right now? Well, let's do this first. I'm definitely doing this. So I'll play the event. I can only play it if I have 2 or more what it actually says is if I have 1 or less Sumis, I can't play it. So basically, I need 2 or more Sumis. But it allows me to play the level 3 from my hand. And then she gains anti-backup and hexproof, can't be targeted until the end of your next turn. And then when she comes into play from her hand, I heal 1.
Yeah.
All right, so how important right now is the paying out that stock right now for me? I think the more important aspect of doing a brainstorm here is not actually to necessarily pay out the climax. That's more of a side effect, but it also allow me to potentially get better selectivity if I hit a climax on triggers. So I'm going to brainstorm here. Perfect.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for because the standby target.
Yeah, if I hit standby, I'm gonna be wanting to standby this out for sure. All right, so now let's think about our placement. Placement does matter because we want to have specific attack orders. So in case we trigger standby, we want stuff to come out in front of the Sumi. I'm just gonna play a drop search here. I will use the effect.
Okay, draw 1, discard 1.
I'm gonna discard this extra copy of the 2/1. And then I will not drop search. Let's see. So the real question is, do I want to set up my board like this or like this? So this is better for the 2/1 if I don't trigger standby. This is better if I do, because then I can standby here and then still keep the 2/1.
I guess the question is, does 7K really differ from 8.5 too much? And then ask that the same question for is the 4K better than the 5.5?
Yeah, that's true.
Or is the 5.5 better than the 4K?
Yeah.
Over 8.5 over 7.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it like this.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
I like that play. I like that. I like this board arrangement.
All right. So Sure, 500.
Yeah. Tap the back row, you know?
Yep. All right. So let's go to attack phase. I'm going to start with a direct here.
Yeah, attack in the middle first, because that's where he wants to ideally stand by out his level, another 3/2 Sumi.
For 2.
2. Level.
That is not a cancel.
That is not a cancel.
All right, so now that he's basically guaranteed early play condition, I just want him to take as much damage as possible.
I'll cancel 1. I'll cancel 1 more.
You're gonna cancel this one so that I can actually kill.
No. I'm gonna cancel this one. I'll take this one.
No. All right, direct. Direct for 2.
Yeah.
2.
Cancel.
All right, and then you take this one.
Okay, that's fine too.
2.
If I take this, that's okay. Alright, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, this means I can early play twice.
Now at start of Encore step, I have consideration to use my Sumi back row. And I don't think I will.
Okay. I will draw for turn then. I could clock for more cards, but the only card I would really, well, no, there's 2 cards I'm looking for. One of them's here. If I wanted to go for double Pareo. I know he has a 2k counter that he never let go of. So right now the Sumi is at 13. Backup goes to 15. That is quite large. That is quite large indeed. I do have the option, if I hit a brainstorm, I can salvage the Cosby. Maybe that can help us get there. This does make me want to clock. And then we'll end the turn at 3-2. It's kind of just want more cards in my hand.
For 2-3.
Or, yeah, 2-3. Yeah, okay, let's do it.
How many cards in hand after clocking?
Right now I'm a full hand.
Okay.
Right now I'm at 8. And then I'll be 9 after clocking.
Okay.
So if I play these, well, actually no, let's think about it. So I'm always going to be playing double choo-choo Pareo, right? So that's going to be 5 cards left. If I hit a brainstorm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I brainstorm, that leaves with 2 stock, which is fine. That's more than enough. And I hit a Cosmi, then I can wipe the board.
Maybe.
If I 11, 13, 15. Okay, what would I really be trying to draw here outside of... Now, the only thing I really want is another copy of this, and my chances aren't very high, so... Okay, I'm gonna no clock then. So I'm going to start with a choo-choo, early play if I have 2 or less, and I do have 2 or less.
No.
Oh, heal at Encore. Play another one, I have 2 or less. I'll play Pareo. I have 1 stock. Okay, that's still fine. Okay, I'm gonna brainstorm because I really do want to be able to secure reverse on the Sumi. I do not hit. In that case, I'll play a choo-choo. I'll discard bread.
Don't do it.
Level 1 or lower.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I'll grab a Cosmi. And I'll play over it. Cosmi effect on play. Reveal top. If it's a music here, I give a character 2k, so I'll give it here. So that would be 15-5. I think this is probably just fine now. I can just wipe everything over counter range. Okay, yeah, let's go with this. We'll go ahead and since the choo-choos cannot be targeted, I'm not really worried about any like anti-change counters, and since they also have twin drive, I want to attack with them second and third over first, so I can pay out any climaxes that trigger. So I'm going to go ahead and attack with the Pargo first, front, for 2.
1, 2, take 2.
And since we did reveal that Lisa, it's really important that this deck doesn't have Lisas in stock because you need them in your Raider Room or deck. So I'm going to twin drive here, pay out that Lisa front, and that's 1 trigger, 2 triggers, so that's for 2.
1, 2, cancel.
Okay, and then front, this is going to be attacking for 15-5. I will not twin drive because these are just fine triggers as is. That's for 2.
Cancel.
Okay.
My board.
We did it.
All right, time to play the compression game instead.
Okay, and then at the start of Encore, I do heal 1 per every Choo-Choo I played.
Yep. All right, draw for turn. I'm gonna not clock. And I'm gonna brainstorm.
Okay.
Are you serious? Only 1? Oh, it's okay. I can get another brainstorm.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's brainstorm again.
2.
2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out. Let's see. I'm gonna grab what do we want here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I actually do need to think pretty hard here about what I'm adding. So let's see. Don't really have any way to contest the choo-choos because I can't early play without the event, and I don't have the event, so what are we looking to do here then? I think maybe we just do prep for later.
Yeah. Maybe one way to win the game is to win the board and recur resources that way. Another way to win the game is just to not take damage and compress. Maybe that's the direction we have to go from here.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do here is grab Sumi and Mommy.
Okay.
I think.
Sumi just for later big heal, I assume, and then.
Oh, actually, hold on. We could do that instead. Okay, instead of the so those are 13. Make it 13.5. Instead of this, I'm gonna grab the event bonder. All right, so with these two, I'm gonna play this first, discarding a card to grab the event. I'm gonna discard the level 1 Sumi.
Okay.
To grab the Sumi event. And then also on play, I mill 2. And then if I mill a climax, I choose one of your characters in the front row, give it minus 1k. So there's the climax. So I'm going back all 8.
Okay. Cards in hand?
I have a full hand right now.
Okay.
It's gonna go down quite a bit soon though. All right.
Okay.
I'll give minus 1k here.
Yep. Or millisecond?
Yeah, millisecond.
Yeah, millisecond.
Okay, minus 1k here. Refresh points.
Oh, Chizuru.
Okay, so then I'll play the event. I have 2 Sumis. Play the Sumi from hand, heal 1. Okay, and then I'm gonna play over this with the Mommy.
Oh!
Sup?
Sup? Yeah, so Mami, besides being a Riki, pay 1 search, pay 1 clock search, she also has a second effect of when she attacks, if Randall triggers a climax, he can bounce one of my characters.
Yep.
So honestly, right now, it's okay, I guess, because like you're already going to be over here by 500.
Yeah.
And then the other lanes aren't going to be over anyways.
Yeah, so effect, power here.
Yeah, so probably just, if it does go, then you get to save Mami and I lose a stock.
Yeah. All right, let's just attack. We'll attack here first so that
You can stand by.
Well, I mean, like between these two, I mean.
Oh.
So like, if we attack here first, but we trigger. Oh, no, it has to be on her attack, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just attack here first. It's fine. So this is gonna be a front for 1, 2.
Okay. 1, 2. Cancel.
Okay, and then front attack.
All right. Here comes that standby.
Here for 2.
2. Cancel.
Then front here for 2.
Yeah, that's 13-5 to my 13.
2.
1, 2. Okay. I am reversed.
Okay, and then encore step. Encore step. I think we're good here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw for turn. 5 cards left in deck. Exactly the number I want to hear, because we're only out 4. So we can brainstorm and make our make our refresh good. So no clock brainstorm. I hit 3.
Yep.
Salvage a Arasa counter. Also grab a Chisato in case I want to grab my bread event. I'm honestly pretty set up, so I think I'll just grab insurance here. Just grab a choo-choo.
How many of each climax are out?
Missing pants.
Okay.
Yeah. 7 out, missing pants.
I wonder where it is.
Doko Deska. 13. Or actually, I should play this.
No, don't do it.
I should guarantee the reverse on the Sumi
Stop
again.
it.
Okay, so I'll grab that.
Okay.
Actually, I don't really see a world where I ever use bread given his situation. If I do kill Sumi, so I'm gonna do these 3. Okay. Make sure that last card isn't an event.
Ooh.
It's an event. Okay.
It is, or it could be. Is there a 1 in 4 chance it's an event based on 1, 2, 3, 4?
I know what all 3 of those are.
Okay.
Yeah. There's Nanami. This is like a level 0. This is a Yukina. Oh, that's a toilet! Because there's only 2 in here! Okay. Alright. So, like, I technically could, like, mill this and then try to go for it again, but...
Can I check on here?
Yeah. Is that worth it? Maybe it is, just to kill Hisumi.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I guess I can't mill it. No. Also doesn't mill. Alright, at the very least, I will need to play a character in my back row just so that the Choo-Choo gets another 1,000 to, at least contest. So given that that's a level 1 card, do we want to fix our hand further? I think I'll just play Choo-Choo. Discard Arisa. Oh, it's not! Oh, what?
Look at your level, Mike.
Oh, that's all! Okay. I'm ashamed. Okay, I'll just grab.
You know, you're like, oh, there's 2 toilets in here, and I look at your clock and your level, and I'm like,
2K.
Yep.
I totally forgot I leveled the toilet. It's weird because like I always level toilet in this deck too, so it's like I don't know why I forgot. Okay, all right, everything's fine. Everything's peachy. Pario can stick in the front row, I think. Actually, do I want to direct in the future turns or just front? I think I want to front more than direct, so I'm gonna put some weenies in the front and save the Pario. Okay, so 500, and I'm going to front or direct for 2.
Nice toilet.
That's definitely a level 1 blue card. I was like so giga brain. I was like, I know exactly what these 3 are. I'm so smart, man. I counted all my stock. It's not. I know it's a twist. All right, here you go. Back 7.
Yep.
Refresh.
Oh, Elisa.
Oh, that's front or direct. 1,
2.
2. Okay, I'm lost. I've lost it. I've officially lost it. All right, front 15-5, no twin drive.
Yep. Hi, Lisa.
That's fine. Okay.
My Sumi. Oh man. All right, draw.
It's been a long day.
This card does nothing.
Yeah, I can't use counters effectively if you can't hold board.
Yep. Oh my god. All right, let's brainstorm. Nice. All right, that's how we take those. I need cards.
Yeah.
All right, let's play our Sumi. When she's placed on stage from hand, if I have another Rent-A-Girlfriend character, she gets 2k, going up to 6-5. More than enough to beat these Kasumis. But more importantly, her second effect will allow me to get additional cards. So we're going to play some weenies. Well, actually, this one actually beats over that. So
Yeah.
And we're good to go. So we want to keep this untapped or standing so that we can rest it as the cost for this Sumi's effect. And just like we've been doing with all our like standby precautions, we want to attack here first, so that in case we trigger a standby, we can standby over here. This is the slot we want to put it.
Yep.
So we're going to front for 1.
1's good.
All right, next, I'm going to front with this Sumi for 1. 1.
Okay. 1's good.
All right, so I'll use my effect. On the turn she's placed on stage from hand, I can pay 1, rest a Sumi to search for a Sumi. And we will get our level 3.
Okay. How many out?
I'm currently out 4 climaxes in waiting room.
Okay.
Double check. Might as well. We're here. Okay. How many toilets are in here?
How many events are in here? Do I want to reverse? On top. Do I want to reverse? Yeah, I'll go ahead and reverse it.
Okay. And then, sure, 500 here.
Yep.
Front for 1. Just 1.
Okay. I do level. Let's go ahead and put Yukina.
Okay, would you like to reverse me?
Yeah, I'll reverse that too.
Okay. I will not use effect.
Yep. Okay.
Over and out.
Draw. Cards in deck?
There are 5, 10, 12 cards in deck.
12 cards in deck. I'm gonna brainstorm. Pay out that Lisa. There's another Lisa. Okay. Salvage.
Does that mean you have 3 Lisas in waiting room? But it's fine because you have Yukina.
I'm actually gonna grab the Lisa.
Okay.
Just to give myself the option of playing quad Lisa. Then I'm going to play Choo Choo. I'm play discard a Choo Choo, reveal top, salvage at level 0 or lower.
There's no climax in waiting room, right?
1.
1, okay.
Yeah. Hit the brainstorm.
Oh, right.
Considering this drop searcher, just to shuffle back the climax into a different position so I don't trigger it. That puts me at 4 stock, going to 7 stock.
And you only actually need 5 to do Lisa, to do triple Lisa.
I guess 7 if I want to do quad Lisa.
Yes.
Yeah. So playing this stock push should still just be fine. Okay, just to increase my chances of living this turn, I'm going to salvage the Arasa and then I'm going to play her. On play, pay 1. I'm going to go ahead and discard the Arasa because I don't foresee myself using it this turn. Search. And I'm going to grab the level 3 Arasa back row just in case there's a situation that comes up where I can use her. So in case Randall in his next turn goes to 2-6 and then refreshes into 3-0 with a bunch of the clock cards, I can shuffle those back. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to activate RSS second effect on play. I can look at the top 2 cards of my deck and rearrange them in any order. That's fine.
That is not 2 climaxes. That is not 2 climaxes.
Front 2.
Oh, it's 2 toilets. Okay, I see. Cancel.
Front 2.
Cancel.
And direct. That's for 3.
Can I cancel this one too, please? Please. Please. Dang it.
Yes. Okay.
Well, I don't need blue, but I also don't need that.
Yeah.
So.
Might as well, right?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Or actually, do I not need that? You have targets on board.
I do.
There's one in here. All right.
Okay, yeah. I actually do have targets on board.
All right. Draw. Interesting. All right, so with this many cards left in deck, what do I want to go for here? Oh, that draw just complicates things a little bit. This is a little bit spooky. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That draw definitely complicated things. So I clock. Do I just hard play? Can I check waiting room, please? I'm getting cards in hand?
5.
2 Lisas, 1 climax.
Arisa, 3-2.
Arisa, 3-2.
You can level 0. Because you know I searched that earlier, so you know exactly what I have.
Alright. This is 1 stock. This is 1 stock. How much do I need 1 stock? I don't think I need a stock that bad. I'm gonna clock the event.
Foregoing the stock advantage that the event provides in exchange for more hand.
Yeah. That didn't pan out. At least not the way I thought it would. Things just got real weird. Okay. Three stock. Go down to 2. Up to 4. I think that works. Nine, 5, 10, 5, 11, 5, 12, 5. Can't beat Choo Choo. At least not with that. What if I play this? I end turn with 5 stock. And I can beat Choo Choo. Oh, is this really the line? How many are you out? You're out.
I'm out 1.
1 plus, so you're out 3. And let me see how many cards are in deck. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 16. So he's got 5 and 16. Jesus. So I'm definitely not killing. Maybe I do this, and I don't. Yeah, I think that's the play. And I don't play this, but I do use this. All right. All right, well, I think we have the line.
Okay, let's see it.
All right, so I'm gonna play Sumi. Pay 2, heal 1. Unfortunately, the card I drew is costed, so I do have to play that, and then I'll play this Sumi.
Okay.
I'll use Sumi back rows effect to give power here. And we'll just go to attacks.
Okay, that's good.
Front here, so I'm bigger. For 1.
Cancel.
500 power to Sumi.
Yep.
The brainstorm. Front here. For 2.
1, 2. 2's good.
500 power to Sumi. Front here. 14, 5. For 2.
1, 2. 2's good.
And then at Encore step, I'm going to discard this Climax and draw a card.
Okay.
Going back with 7. Missing a gate.
Okay.
Unfortunately, all these Lisas are going to be going 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3,
Yeah, there's
3,
going to be a lot of lethals here.
Yeah, but this is like really the only play.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to go for it, even if it doesn't look good. You just you still have to go for the best line.
Yep.
Regardless. All right, but that definitely means there are going to be some fireworks.
Yep. Lisa's about to.
Yeah, I mean, I think regardless of what happened, I would have needed to go anyways because I can only stall for so long.
Yeah.
Okay. And these are reversed. Draw for turn. I'm honestly fine just going. So I'm going to. Let's make sure there's the 2 Lisas. Yep. And then pay 1, pay, play, discard, discard, discard. I could get refresh counter, technically. Should I? So I'm not getting over this lane, but I can get over these lanes. So refresh counter might come in handy if I want to brainstorm here. Brainstorm, go down to 6, shuffle back 2, that goes up to 8. Brainstorm, I go to 6 stock, play Lisa, 4 stock, 3 stock, 2 stock, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so if I trouble Lisa, I don't even have stock to refresh counter after all said and done anyways, so I'm just not gonna go for it. So,
gotta play the Yukina first.
So I'm gonna play the Yukina. On play, I can shuffle 2 Roselias from my Waydoing back to my deck. This is the reason why we run this profile, is because we need to shuffle back the Lisas.
Yeah.
I need to shuffle my deck, but I'm just gonna grab it.
Yeah.
And go ahead and play a Lisa. On play, I can pay 1 stock and then search my deck for the 3/2 Lisa. And then
her effect also works.
Her effect also procs when she is summoned off of the effect of itself. So she activates, I'll pay 1 and summon this one.
Yeah, so this is why you only need 5 stock to do triple Lisa, because you need 4 to get them onto the board, and then she has an on attack pay 1 cost.
Now I shuffle.
Yeah. So real quick, do you have any thoughts on running this Yukina versus the Akko from Volume 2, which is a 3/5 beater, if you have 2 or less stock?
I think the Akko is probably better, but the Yukina does still have application, especially if you want to run a bit more Roselia. Like, for example, it has application with like this. But honestly, like, you won't really use the effect outside of the finishing turn. So she's not really going to have that no side penalty thing. But she also does have the -1000, which is really useful sometimes. Overall, you're comparing between having a 3/5 beater, which you run like 1 or 2 of, and like a card that has on play -1k. And I'd probably go with this.
I wrote an Akko at 4 in my Roselia list, but
well,
I mean,
that's Roselia. That's Roselia, right? Like,
yeah.
when we're playing like a non-Roselia focused deck, we can just
play other cards.
Play other cards, yeah. Okay, here you go. I mean, I think in just like a normal deck, I'd probably go with just the Yukina, just because like 1k can randomly just pop things, especially really annoying things like Shizu double rare from Slime 2, which is 500 power.
I think it can be quite important against, or not against, but considering that you're running Chuchu Pareo, because Chuchu Pareo, one of the big weaknesses is if they lose attacking into the opponent.
Yeah, then you just lose control of the board completely.
Yeah.
So you really, really need to win it, and that's one of the reasons why I value the cosmic bombs in this deck so much. One, because in the standby meta, these are just really good against the 1/1/7/5s, and then they can also help the level 1 kill other 1/1s. So like 1 copy of this cosmic gets 2 reverses off of 1/1s, and then later on it can obviously, the 2k power is always relevant.
Yeah, it's definitely showing up this game.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give 500 here. No point giving here because this is just lower anyways. 1k1. So Lisa has an effect, climax combo on attack, pay 1, discard 1. And then burn my opponent. X equals the number of this specific Lisa I have on the board. So I have 3, so burn 3.
1, 2. All right, good start.
All right, and then I trigger. And that's for 3.
All right, now it's
so
lethal.
now there's 3 lethals, okay.
Quadruple lethal.
Oh, quadruple lethal, yeah. All right, front. Pay 1. Discard, burn 3.
1, 2, cancel.
All right.
Okay.
Book, so do I draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No draw. Okay, so that's 3.
Please. Free fresh counter?
Counter step?
Yeah.
Trap card?
Alright, so we had I had 7 going back, but like I would have to use 6 out of those 7 to cancel, or 5 out of the 7 to cancel all the incoming swings, so not a very high chance. Lisa doesn't have on-play heal, but she does have that like very destructive power. So very similar to like the Ruka.
The Ruka Restounder, yeah.
Yeah, that we saw in the last one. Like
6 instances of really a good number of damage, like 3 for Lisa always, and then Ruka's like starting with like 3 base, and then depending on what you trigger. So this type of profile is really lethal if your opponent is at specifically 3/1 or higher because of the numbers that are coming in. It's just a bunch of multiples of 3.
Yeah.
Like the difference between being at 3/1 versus 3/0 against the likes of the Lisa is just, the difference is night and day, honestly. And it's the reason why I considered in the previous turn why when I had 3 Lisas in waiting room, I salvaged a 4th Lisa, so I have 2 Lisas in hand, just because if he was at 3/0, I would have maybe considered going for having 3 Lisas in the front row and a Lisa in the back row, so I can burn for 4 and then swing for 3s.
I was debating going. I had this was my hand. This is what I drew off the 2/1.
So we were debating just going.
Yeah, I was debating, and then I decided not to. I didn't think I could kill you through your deck state.
Yeah.
So I just decided to go with that play instead. And then I could have also played the climax, but if I did that, then I have one random card left in deck. So I decided to just not play the climax, discard off the 2/1, and then.
Oh, because like you needed to hold those cards, or
No. So I had double gate. And then I had 4 in deck, right?
Oh, so so you wanted to just you needed to hold one for next turn, and then you wanted to discard the other one.
It was either I was going to play one that turn and then hold the other one for the next turn, but then if I do that, then I end turn with 1 card left in deck.
Oh, because you want the climax to go back.
Yeah. So instead, I just decided not to play it, and then I pitched it off of this, and then I drew the last card of my deck.
Yeah, that's the line of play which helps you survive better.
Yeah. Which, considering that like I wasn't going in that turn, like I think that was the best play.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we did not get to see the Chizuru combo, but we did get to see how big the Sumi board can potentially be. Unfortunately, I got pretty lucky with my early play timing. In BanG Dream, having the timing of the 2 or less climaxes to be able to set up your Choo Choo Power board is really the big swing whenever you're playing with BanG Dream or against BanG Dream. So I'd have to imagine that if I, for example, triggered poorly or refreshed the climax or I canceled a lot and I couldn't play the Choo Choos, then this game would have been a much different story where his front row would have just been like Sumi and they're like a gigantic and I'm just ramming things in.
Yeah, the Kasumis also definitely like pulled their weight like crazy this game. And what I think is really funny is that if you didn't play the Choo Choo, you wouldn't have figured out the last card in your deck was a Mashiro.
I would have just triggered and I would have been like, all right, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Like literally when you were like, oh yeah, I need to play a second character in my back row so that my Choo Choo can be bigger. And I was just like, please play just some random garbage. And then when you put the Choo Choo on the board, I was like, oh no, he's gonna find out. He's gonna find out.
Baby laugh, he knows.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, pretty funny happenings this time.
I think one of the awesome things about kind of like our gameplay is like not only do we get to see the strengths, but also some of the weaknesses. We can really show it in full display here. The strength of this BanG Dream, obviously the early play package. The strength of the Sumi deck is that they have a really big early package play of themselves, and it's really hard to deal with. But if your opponent does deal with it, you don't really have that many in terms of that many things to do if you're Sumi's deck, because like you're basically all in on Sumi's being bigger than everything else. So like I don't think that deck is playing like anti-change or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of just your Sumis are going to be big, they're going to beat over everything, and that's just how it is. But yeah, this has been the game 1 of our
meta
girlfriend meta deck gameplay. We'll be back with another one, so stay tuned, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.